gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to yet another episode of the 3 and the 13 show. I am jersey number 3, Varun.
And I am jersey number 13, Raghav.
So today, we bring to you the story of the pride of Maharashtra, Madhurika Patkar. She was the national champion in 2016, moved on, won 7 out of 7 tournaments on the South Asian circuit, and then went on to win the 2018 gold medal at the Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast, Australia. We bring to you her story.
Hi!
Alright, let's talk about your childhood. The cool and calm Madhurika Patkar that we see on court today. Was she like that in her childhood, or altogether a different player?
Calm and cool-minded? Are you serious? No, even now I'm not calm and cool-minded, and in the childhood also I was not calm and cool-minded. Actually, I'm working on it. My mental trainer is working a lot on making me a little calm, and even Omkar is making me, calmer day by day.
Madhurika, not many people know that you played your husband back in 2019 in Mumbai Super League. So, how was the experience playing against your husband outside your house? And I'm sure that your home battles would be won by you mostly. So, please tell us about that experience.
It's very difficult to play against Omkar because when I am on the table, I want to win, like whoever the opponent is. So, even when we were opponents, I wanted to win against him, but he was like that, he was, enjoying and having fun, and I was like very serious. So I think it was more fun for the audience, to see us play against each other. And the funny part was like I also practiced with Omkar, so he knows what I'm gonna play and how my balls are gonna. I mean, what's the effect? And also he could, around say play that ball. I was like, excuse me. And in the match, he was doing like this, ऐसे आँख वगैरह मारता, and I was really getting distracted.
Alright, the people would like to know, when did you realize that you were cut out to be a professional table tennis player? And what advice would you dole out to the youngsters of today who want to pursue table tennis as their chosen sporting career?
I think more than me, my coach realized that I have got the potential to become a professional TT. I mean, I have got the potential to become an athlete, and I can really do something for India. And at a very young age, I think when I was in 10th standard, I took the decision that I want to take table tennis very seriously. What I would like to tell the kids is that you really need to work hard and you have to sacrifice and always aim higher and be ready to work hard, because now the sport demands hard work, it demands sacrifice. So just be mentally and physically prepared for that. And in India now the sports culture is coming in, the scenario will change slowly, so we can all aim to take sports higher.
So, Madhurika, you have been a part of the Ultimate Table Tennis League for the past 3 years, that is since its inception. So, what do you think about the league, and should there be more leagues like these where Indian players can play, and probably around different times of the year, so that everybody is engaged, constantly?
I think because of UTT, we players have got a lot of exposure in the terms of we play against and play with the top class players, and over these years the standard of Indian table tennis has gone up. Many players have started performing at the international level. So of course you can see that UTT is making a good mark in Indian TT, and I feel that such leagues are very important, not only at the higher level but also at the lower level. Like at each level there should be a league, so that it can be a motivator kind of thing for all the players.
Alright, next question. During the UTT training days, the arena has so many world-class competitive players. Do you guys have like an off-the-record competitive match here and there which we do not know about? or is the atmosphere very professional and straightforward?
The atmosphere UTT is really amazing. Like in 2-3 weeks time, we become like a family. We are together for such a long time, and we just come close. Everybody just feels like a family. And of course, we do have matches off the table because amongst us only, the team members, because we need to have some match practices and all. So we do have some match practices. But the atmosphere in UTT is just amazing. The 21 days and everything, and we stay in a very nice hotel, and everything is taken care of. And the schedule is also light. It's very relaxed. So it's really nice. UTT, the full experience, it's amazing.
So, Madhurika, I remember that you said PV Sindhu and Sachin Tendulkar are your sporting heroes. So, what is it that you have learned from them and you have imbibed that in your career so far?
Learn a lot from everybody, actually speaking, but particularly Sachin is like, I've grown up watching him play, and he's like Sachin, like close to heart, in close to everybody, actually. Just feels like one of us. And one thing is like he's so humble, and how he came back through injury and staying strong, and team player, and his attitude. I think his attitude, I like the most. And PV Sindhu is someone I look forward to. I think she's achieved a lot. I mean, in such a short age. I think that is what I like about her. And I really want to achieve such a great feat.
So this question is very close to my heart. I've always believed that if an athlete wears the India jersey, he or she can die for it. That's what the jersey means to me. So how does it feel for you to wear the India jersey and win medals at the international level?
It's just it just feels amazing. Just feels amazing. Actually, when I started playing, and the first time I represented India was in I think ninth standard. Yes, ninth standard. And whenever I used to go for a national ranking tournament, that time I used to see players wearing the India jersey, and I used to tell my parents that even I want to wear that India jersey. मुझे कब मिलेगा पहनने को? And I really dreamt of कि I want to wear the India ka T-shirt and have my name and all. And the first time when we went to China, that was when I was in the ninth standard. Like I said, I was in the ninth standard. And when we went there, we didn't get India ka T-shirt. So I was very depressed, very sad कि India ka T-shirt nahi mila वगैरह. And now that I've got, and it's really a proud moment for me whenever I wear an India T-shirt. Actually, not only wearing the India jersey, but playing for India. And playing for India, I mean, that's just great.
As we all know, athletes, greatest of athletes, do not bend or crack down under pressure. And Madhurika, you are definitely one of those athletes who has never gone down or you're never given up under pressure. So, and you were also a part of the historic moment when India won its gold medal in Commonwealth Games in Australia. So, and we have been told that you played all the singles and doubles matches. So, how did you deal with all that pressure?
Actually, I've been working on it a lot for maybe 2-3 years. Um, because in 2007 we had lost the fourth position match against Australia, and I was the one who lost the last match, and I really felt guilty because I thought that the team lost because of me. So that pressure was there on me that the same thing shouldn't happen this time. So I visualized a lot. I kept telling myself to be stronger, and I really worked through it, because that image, that moment, the 2014 Commonwealth Games wala moment, like it was haunting. It was coming back, I say. And I took a lot of efforts to make it go. And we were working for 2 years, like since 2016 we were working for working as a team, the whole team for 2018, and we worked hard. I mean, we worked hard a lot. And before going there, I had an aim that we should win the gold medal match, and that's what we did. I think it was the team effort and the team energy, what I would say mattered. And before the match, we didn't think about the result. I mean, that played a very key role or an important role that we could create a history.
The next question. We have an upcoming young player in the world of table tennis who is an ardent fan of Madhurika as well. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Tisha Kohli.
Hi, I am Tisha Kohli and I'm a professional table tennis player. I have a question for Madhurika ma'am. An athlete goes through a lot of ups and downs in their performance throughout their career. What do you do when you're going through a bad phase of performances? How do you motivate yourself?
I have my physical trainer. I have my parents. I have Omkar. I mean, I talk to them. I think like they are the ones who literally pull me out from that negative phase, because as a player you really want to win. Like you know that you have put that hard work, you have given your 100%, and when the results don't come in, you tend to become sad, you become negative, and you don't feel like playing, like all that negative stuff. But that is when your mental trainer comes in, then your coach, your family, they come in and they talk to you and get you out through it. But most important is the process, or I feel that you should never focus on the result, but focus on the process and focus on the learning part. And ultimately, you will get results.
So, Madhurika, we'll move to our next question, and I think this cannot be answered better by a professional table tennis player. Do you think that left-handed table tennis players have an advantage over right-handed players?
Yes, yes. I mean, because see, the main what I feel is that most of the lefties, they have good services because they stand like this, like on the this side of the table, and we are like what I feel is that their body blocks the contact point while they serve, and also they have this good angles. Like they get good angles, so they can take out some good outward angles. So I think they have an advantage. And one more thing is that we have very few players in India who are left-handed players. So, like, we don't get to practice with them because they're, the wrist movements and everything, the spin differs, everything differs. So, it's very difficult to play against the left-handed players.
So you were one of the few athletes who were chosen for a photo shoot for the magazine Vogue. How did that feel? Vogue, huh?
It was amazing. It was really amazing. I mean, when we went there and first they did all this makeup and all, it was a very different makeup. Like what we do usually, it was not that. It was like very different makeup, and they had given us different kind of clothes. Like so, fashionable clothes like neon, pink, then yellow, and all those rang-birangi clothes, and it was really nice. And they were like perfectionists, what we say is like they were perfectionists, and it took it took a very long time to get that photo shoot happen, but I was really excited because I love to be like in front of the camera. I just love the camera, and I like to pose and all this stuff. So it was very nice for me, and I was like really fortunate that I was one of them, and really thank you, Didi, for getting this together. It was just amazing.
Rapid fire with Madhurika. There's so many youngsters who are vying for the number one spot in the world of table tennis. Who has your attention?
Yes, they're very good players. I think Archana Kamach is good, then Dia Chitlesh is good. I think Anusha Kutumble also, she's good. Like Anusha Kutumble is like a robo. Like you give her anywhere, she'll like land the ball on the table. Only thing she has to focus on the fitness. But I think these players are good.
Who is your all-time favorite athlete? And it could be in any era of the sport, and it could be any sport.
Sachin, I like Sachin. I like Roger Federer.
You've played tournaments all across the globe. Which country is your favorite?
China, then Japan and Germany. These countries, they're like Table tennis is in the hearts of the people. It's so nice to play in these countries. It's just amazing.
The most memorable match, and do you remember the scoreline?
No, actually, I remember all my matches. All the matches, like all the matches are memorable for me. I know everything. Like कौन से टूर्नामेंट पे, कौन से टेबल पे मैं, कौन से राउंड में किसके साथ खेली थी, मुझे ये सब पता है. इनफैक्ट मुझे ओमकार का भी पता है. I mean, मेरा मेमोरी इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग है. Like it's like a video tape or an image playing around. But few of the matches, if I can tell, then a doubles match against Singapore in the CWG finals. Then my semi-final match against England, my match against Hortington, and the doubles match. Those. Then my national championship final. Also the youth national. Actually, in fact, even the national championship pre-quarter finals when I was 1-3 down, and then from there I won. Then Guwahati Nationals where I was love 3 down, match point down, and I won from there. Again Guwahati Nationals quarterfinals against Akita Das, I was love 3 down, 2-6 down, and I won from there. I mean, there are so many matches. Like actually I remember all my cadet and sub-junior matches also. The one I have lost also and won. I mean, I remember each and every match.
One player who you always wanted to team up with?
Omkar. Well, I am a good dancer. I have learned Kathak, and also I had started to learn Bharatanatyam a little, but I'm a good dancer.
Who's the most entertaining player on the tour?
I think Zuzan is entertaining because he gets the ball from everywhere, from all the corner, and his actions are very nice. I think he's the most entertaining player.
So music is the key motivation before going for any matches or any tournaments. So please tell us, is there any specific playlist that you listen to? And please share some of the songs with us.
Actually, I meditate before my match. But yes, like when like before coming to the venue, I listen to Roar by Katy Perry. Yeah.
If your life were to be captured on celluloid, made into a blockbuster movie, which actress do you think can play Madhurika Patkar? What's gonna be the title of that movie?
I think title can be Roar. Or I don't know, something related to lion. Something. And who can play the role? I don't know. I think maybe Kareena Kapoor.
So you have to choose one. Would you rather win a gold medal at Commonwealth Games or represent India in the Olympics?
Both. Come on. Olympics is great.
Would you rather have a long and an average career or a short and a successful career?
Both. I want a long career and a successful career too.
Would you rather be a best defensive player or the best attacking player?
Attacker, of course. I don't like defense. You know what? My coach didn't teach me. I mean, I was not ready to learn push and block till sub juniors. Like मुझे अच्छा ही नहीं लगता था push और ये block करना ऐसे. So I am a very aggressive player that shows in my game a lot and in my behavior. So yeah, attacking.
Would you rather lose every final you play or never make it to the finals?
What? No ways. I mean, whenever I'm there on the table, I'm there to win. So I want to win each and every final and each and every match.
Step into the shoes of PV Sindhu for a day or Sachin Tendulkar for a day.
I want to be myself. I don't want to become anybody. No.
There you have it. In her own words, her own story, for all of us to be inspired. Tune in next week for another story of inspiration. We are the storytellers in the world of sports, and we are in the midst of writing the greatest sports story the world has ever seen.